AP Calculus AB. Doing a little research, and I'm looking at the 2003 AP Calculus AB free response section, the calculator section, the 2004, the 2005, the 2006, and the 2008. And the first problem on all of those looks very much like this one. So I thought I'd capture this one, and we would do this problem together. So here we're given these two functions, and they intersect. We're given these two regions, R and S. And our first question is find the area of R. So R is that area right in there. So this is all we have to do. We're allowed to use our calculator. Otherwise, this would get a little bit more tricky, I think. But remember that we know this, that the area of bounded curves is the definite integral a to b of f of x minus g of x dx. This is actually going to be really easy for us to do. Just remember that this is the top curve and this is the bottom curve on the interval that we're looking at. So I need to know a couple things, but one thing I can tell for sure is that this 4 to the negative x power is on top. So I'm going to just start with this, that the area here, I'm writing now to my AP reader, the area here, and I have to fill in these blanks here, so I'm telling you I'm coming back to this, and I'm going to come back to that, is the area is 4 to the negative x minus, and the bottom function in this case, right, because this is on the underneath, is 1/4 plus sine of pi x. Now I need to do a couple of things. The first thing I need to do is figure out what this point is right here. So I need to find out when these two graphs equal each other. Remember, this is the calculator section, so hopefully we all have our TI Inspire CAS calculator because we are allowed to use those on the exam. And all I'm going to do is this. I'm going to pop over to my calculator. I got ahead of myself, so forget about this work for a second, and all I'm going to do is use the solve function of the calculator. So I'm going to use solve, open the parentheses, and 4 to the negative x power. Make sure that you bring that cursor down by hitting the right cursor, equals, control division, 1/4, again use the right thing, plus sine, right, so sine of, here's pi right here, pi x. Now the only thing we need to write here is this. We need to put comma x and hit enter. And there we are. And right, this is what I really want to know. These are the first two that I see. It's this one and this one. This one, I'm sorry, this one and this one. So this is the value that I'm going to take, this 1.78. So I'm going to take this 1.78 right here. Now look at what I'm going to do. I'm going to, all the work that I showed on the AP exam, all the thing that I wrote out, I'm going to put that work here in my calculator, right? I put this in just to show you how I did that. I just went to menu, calculus, integral, right? 0 to, where are we? 0.178 is what I used. And then I plugged in all this stuff up here. I hit enter, and I got back this answer right here. So that's what I'm going to do now, is I'm going to go back with that answer, back to my paper. I'm going to fill in some blanks here for my reader to look at. Remember that we know for a fact that, right, it says on the exam is in the first quadrant, so this is the line of the first quadrant, so that's from 0, and now we know that this point right here is approximately 0.178 is its x value. So I'm just going to put that in up here. I'm going to put in this 1.78. I don't have to actually do this calculus, right? I don't have to do all this calculus work. I can just use what I have, right? This is the work I need to show them, and then I'm just going to put on the other side of it what answer I got out of my computer, which was 0.064753. And just to screw with them, I'm going to make sure that I use the approximation sign. That way, if there's a rounding error anywhere, I can be forgiven for it. All right? So this is how I would do this. This is what it would look like. So to answer this question, on the free response calculator section of the AP exam. They're going to give you this picture, and this is how I would solve for this area right here. In the next video that I'm going to do right this second, I'm going to go off and I'm going to figure out how to find the area for S. So hopefully you'll follow me on that. I hope this was helpful for you. Your comments are always welcome. If you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe. Thanks.